the JAMA Network.
Thousands of women are diagnosed with breast cancer every year. They come from varying racial and ethnic backgrounds. Although Sharon Newman's breast cancer was diagnosed very early, the news still came as a surprise.
I went into denial mode. I couldn't talk to anyone about it.
Sharon's tumor was small and she was successfully treated. For other women, that's not always the case.
Even among women with small breast cancers, there was a big difference in the survival.
Dr. Stephen Nayrod from Women's College Hospital in Toronto and co-authors reviewed the records of more than 450,000 women diagnosed with breast cancer of various stages and sizes during 2004 to 2011 in the United States. The researchers followed what happened to these women for up to 7 years after their initial diagnosis.
Compared to a white woman, a black woman was 1.5 times to 2 times more likely to die of a small breast cancer, and a Chinese woman or Japanese woman were about half as likely to die of a small breast cancer. Hispanic women had a very similar survival pattern to white women that were not Hispanic.
This study appears in JAMA, Journal of the American Medical Association.
Cancers are not more common in young black women, but those that do get breast cancer are more likely to have an aggressive course than a white woman, and much more likely than a Chinese or a Japanese woman.
Dr. Nayrod says while screening, access to care, and awareness remain essential, an equally important concern is how the biology of breast cancer varies by race and ethnicity.
It's important that we try to optimize our best treatments for all women with breast cancer, and if taking into consideration the woman's ethnic background is helpful, we should be prepared to utilize that information.
Sharon is doing well, but says breast cancer changed how she lives her life.
I live every moment. I'm thankful for everything I have. I am, thank God, healthy.
Catherine Dolf, the JAMA Report.